3, 4, 5, 6. Whoa. Check that out. Ah! Oops. Ooh, these are cool. Silver Lobo. Ooh, that's a cool bike. Forgot they were hostile. Yay, I can fly! On to the next area. Where are we going next? A fellow Eorzean, am I right? Do you fancy yourself much of a sightseer? No. Dear old Millilith gave you her journal? My, what a small world. It just so happens that I'm her cousin, Elzeby Ironheart, at your service. Well, if you've met Cousin Millilith, I'm sure you can guess why I crossed the salt, as they say. This continent is positively brimming with sights unseen by Eorzean eyes, and I'm here to discover them all. My twin sister and I, you see, I had more interest in Yok, while she was drawn to the vistas of Zok. So, it was that we parted ways at the bridge, each of us touring half of Tyrol. So give me your sightseeing log, then. Let's see. Oh, how beautiful. I should like to see these places myself someday. Ahem. Sorry. I was going to just scribble down my notes on Yok Tyrol. I included what my sister shared with me of Zok Tyrol, but I'm afraid it isn't much. My twin's name is Emmeline, and she's still wandering about over there. Given your natural affinity for Ironhearts, you'll doubtless run into her someday. Well, I'm sure you've got places to be and vistas to behold. May your journey throughout Tyrol be bright and unforgettable. Sightseeing log expanded. Yay! Biggest suicide jump ever. I'm gonna die. Ah! Okay, 1 HP. That was good. Very good, very good. There are still 2 feats left to go. We want to face them refreshed and ready for action. I won't say no to clean sheets and a soft pillow. No sooner did we set foot back in Toliolo than I felt the weight of recent events set in all at once. I am definitely due for a long nap. I don't want to sleep. I want to adventure. You hush. I've been talking to you. I'll take the opportunity to think on some things. Welcome back to Toliola. Your cabins are waiting for you. Rest well, everyone. We can meet back here later on. I have a small errand to run in the city, so I'll leave you to recover. Will you be heading to the palace, Wooklamat? Wooklamat, did you hear me? Lost in her own little world, it seems. Well, no matter. I'll be back soon enough. An attendant is standing by to unlock your cabin. Enjoy your stay. I don't want to go into a cabin unless there's a cutscene. Then it's okay. Welcome back, Mr. Saphiri. Your cabin is just as you left it, minus a light layer of dust. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that.
You have a moment?
Always.
There's something I wanted to talk to you about. So,
Yes, I will become your queen and marry you. Everyone wants to marry me anyway. I mean, look at me, I'm a model. A bunny model. Come on, spit it out.
Yeah. It's just too stuffy in here, that's what. We should go outside. Aye, a nice walk in the fresh air, that's what we need.
Oh god, what if she's breaking up with me, guys? I can't handle the pain. No, wait, yeah, I can. Sorry to drag you away from your nice, comfortable cabin, but I could feel the walls closing in. Oh, I know. I'll take you to one of my favorite places in Toliolo. That should help me get my thoughts in order. We'll go to the Resplendent Quarter and make our way up from there. Will there be tacos? Because I'm all about them tacos. But Shiwa, what are you doing up and about? Is your back feeling better? It's much healed now, so don't make a fuss. Besides, I can be lounging in bed all day when you're out there fighting your hardest to win the throne. Oh, can't be. You're the claimant with the greatest love for peace. I love this nation of ours, and lending you my support is the least I can do. Aw. Patriotism. When I see you smile like that, how can I not be encouraged? Oh, there's plenty more who believe in your cause. I can recruit a whole battalion of smiling faces if you think it'll help. Yours alone is more than enough. Thank you, Bashiwa. And thank you, Third Promise. I shall pray for your success in the contest. All those smiling faces. Will you get to the point, lady? Sorry, Nosfe, I'm getting distracted. It's just that with the progress we've made in the contest, even these everyday encounters feel that much more special. Do you think we can take our time and maybe wander around a little first? Then we can head to that spot I was thinking of.
This is much better. I used to come here all the time when I was little. Would look out over the whole city, and whatever worries I had would seem so small. Do you remember what I said at the top of Workor Zormor? That I would fight to preserve Papa's peaceful Tural? Well, I've been thinking a lot since then about what peace really means. If it's just the absence of war. And it brought to mind all the best parts of our journey so far. I realized nothing gives me greater joy than the happiness of others. Life has its ups and downs, but the company of family and friends and the music of their laughter is what makes it worth living. And as silly as it might sound, I've come to believe that those smiling faces are the best measure of peace.
That's the sort of thing I'd expect you to say. You wish for a world like in the Yokoi dreams? Ideals are nice in theory.
With eternal life and no struggle or conflict, it's certainly an ideal worth striving for. Who knows if we could make such a world a reality? But renouncing war and conquest seems like a good place to start. So, this is my plan.
When I become Dawn Servant, I'll build on Papa's peace. Our people will live together in harmony.
It's just like Kryl said. By taking the time to hear their concerns, understand their feelings, and consider how best to serve, with each passing day, I'll be that much closer to becoming the leader I want to be. It's hard for me to say how much I've changed since the contest began. But there's one thing I can say with confidence. I wouldn't have come this far without you as allies. If it wasn't for you all listening and feeling and thinking along with me, I would have never learned so much, and in so short a time. There are 2 keystones left. After everything that's happened, and imagining what could happen, are you still willing to walk this path with me? Thank the gods for that. Well, I have nothing else to get off my chest. I need to head to the palace, but I'll see you back at the cabins.
I want to go to the palace. Please? Fine. You look to be in good spirits. I assume your leisure time was well spent. I was glad to snatch some quality sleep myself. After all, it will soon be back to the road for us. Alphino seems eager to review your journey thus far. I'm sure the others will be along shortly. I do hope everyone has rested well. Now that we have refreshed ourselves somewhat, let us consider all claimants as they currently stand. Zeralja and Kona have completed every feat thus far and hold 5 keystones apiece. Wuklamat would be equal with them, but for Bakuljaja's thievery, which has left us 1 short. That conniving braggart didn't so much as lift a finger for the feat of proof and weakened havoc, and wreaked havoc for the feat of ice. He can't have more than 3 keystones at most. He may think he can simply steal what he needs to win, but he's sorely mistaken. I'll be taking back what is mine, this I swear. I fear that reclaiming your keystone may not be enough. That is, if Bakul Jaja is unleashing... his unleashing of Valley Garmonda is any indication. God, I can't talk today. Using his lead, I anticipate that he will move to obtain the remaining keystones before disrupting his rival's attempts. We may all find ourselves being forced to take from one another. I can't say I'd be comfortable with that. But neither will I surrender my claim to the throne so easily. If it's for the sake of preserving the happiness of my people, I'll do what I must. The last 2 keystones we require are those of the Lay of Repes and the Lay of the Brotherhood. The former depicts the cessation of hostilities between the Mamulja and whatever that is, the Beast Tribe, in the forests of Yoktel, specifically near a village called blah blah blah. That's where I was born, if you recall. You know, blah 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 blah. I haven't been back there since Papa took me in when I was a baby. Where the Lay of Brotherhood takes place, however, is unclear. In the saga, it is said that a foreign explorer came seeking an audience with the Dawn Servant, but little more than that. Eorzea has a similar tale. The explorer Kedenram befriended a two-headed king known as the Aut Arch before commencing his travel across Tyrol. He journeyed here several times afterwards, but was ultimately lost at sea. At least, that is the commonly held belief. Your two-headed king certainly sounds like Papa, so in the Caterman fellow must have come to Toliel. It's just one big tongue twister, I swear. But if he indeed arrived some 80 years ago, the capital may not have been built yet, vestiges of Yokoi architecture notwithstanding. Wait, you said Aut Arch, didn't you? Then Caterman must have met the Dawn Servant's Mamook. In Mamook? Is that a city? One of the grandest in Tyrol, once upon a time, and the seat of the Mamulja's homeland. It too lies in Yoktel. Then all things considered, Yoktel seems the most obvious choice for our next destination. Can we just go? Too many words. From here, the safest method of travel is by dirigible. We should make for the landing once our preparations are complete. We're riding in one of Kona's balloons? They can't be any worse than ships, can they? We'll see. For as much as I wish we could ignore him, Bakul Jaja is a real threat. We can't afford to let our guard down. I'll be fine, it's just fine, it's fine. How exciting! The design of Tyroli dirigibles intrigues me. I must note how they perform compared to Eorzean airships. Yoktel, where the Yokoi dreamt of the Golden City. Ready to leave when you are. The next flight to Yoktel will be leaving shortly. Passengers are asked to keep hands, legs, and luggage inside the dirigible at all times. Are we sure that thing will stay in the air all the way to Yoktel? Are you ready? Bags packed and your goodbyes said. There's no going back once we lift off. Not that I'm nervous or anything. I'm just making sure that you're not nervous. Oh, who am I kidding? My knees won't stop shaking. Hey, will you hold my hand? Just until I've settled my nerves. Oh, she's so gay for me. Of course. Oh, maybe ask Aaronville. Oh, that's mean, but I had to do it. You know, your other boyfriend. That stick in the mud, he'd never let me live that down. There she is, third promise. Wait just a moment. Mablu and Tobli, of course, of course. I'll wait as long as you need. Sorry to delay you, but we were able to discover the origin of Kryle's earring. Is that so? You said before that it gained popularity in Yog-Tyrol as a protective ward for travelers, correct? That's right, we tracked down the elderly merchant to whom first sales are attributed. According to him, the design imitates an accessory worn by a foreign mage he met at a market some 20 years ago. Little did he know that charming taste of salt would prove to be a commercial triumph. A foreign mage wearing this earring could only be my grandfather. Did the merchant happen to mention which market? One in Yachtel, to where it seems you are already bound. What luck! Then I shall seek my next clue once we arrive. Is it mere coincidence that brought my grandfather there, or yet another discovery to look forward to? Thank you both for coming all this way. Anything for the third promise. Good luck with the rest of the rite. Thanks, I won't let you down. I've just got to board this dirigible and I'm as good as there. Last call for passengers to Yachtel. I really hope she wins. Yachtel will test her mettle without a doubt. The next Dawn servant must be willing to bear the full weight of this nation's history, no matter how heavy it may be.
The fierce Chapral hunters who laid claim to this land call it the Azure Forest, Yachtel. Battered by meteors in ancient times and colored mesmerizing shades of blue and green by nature, it is easy to understand why the place is so named.
Yep, she's airsick.
It is here, where the Chapral and Mamulja once battled for dominance, that the right of succession would reach its climax.
Are you all right?